please do us the honors of unveiling the plaque to inaugurate the Department of ENT, and I request all the dignitaries to join him as well. Can we all please give a big round of applause?
Thank you.
Give a big round of applause.
Chandrakumar, Arvind, Anand, Praveen, and Sridhar, Radial, distinguished doctors and staff of this wonderful hospital. First of all, thank you for having me here today. I'm really happy. It's a great pleasure for me and also a privilege. I'm really delighted to be here this morning. I won't take too much of your time, but I want to say a few things about Kauvery and also about Anand both. As Arvind said, from the very beginning, Kauvery in Chennai, I have had the pleasure of knowing them, talking to them, more like an elder brother. And then, of course, giving advice is easy. It's the easiest thing to do, and it's also the cheapest commodity in our country. But what is different is that they took the advice. That's remarkable. And what sets Kauvery apart from many of the other hospitals is two things. One is their unwavering commitment to the patients. Because I have been a patient, my wife has been a patient, we've all been patients there. And it's easy to see that this commitment percolates through right down to the junior most staff. And as a person who is also running a hospital, I know what it means. It's not easy to have that kind of commitment. The second thing, I think, which is outstanding about Kauvery is the quality of the professionals, the consultants, the professionals. They have the best people. And believe me, we can all keep talking about healthcare as an industry. It's an industry, no doubt. But it's an industry which is focused on the quality of professionals more than anything else. And you may have beautiful buildings, you may have fantastic 7-star facilities, but if the quality of professionals inside is not up to the mark, then this building is it's just an edifice. It doesn't mean anything. I'm telling you this from my own personal experience because I was professor in Saudi Arabia for almost 7 years. I set up the first medical college there, hospitals. The hospital where I was first started in Saudi was a 500-bed hospital, which was built at the cost of $600 million US. And that I'm talking about 1986, which means more than $1 million per bed. It was all Italian marbles. The chandelier, when you entered the hospital, weighed 1 ton. It was more than $2 million. But it took us about 4 to 5 years to get the hospital to a level where you could really say that we are a teaching hospital. And that's because of the caliber of professionals. You get an international group of people from various countries. We had people from the US, from UK, from Middle East, from Far East, to train them to a level which is acceptable. And then only do you call a hospital, not the buildings, not the flooring. So that's where Kauvery stands apart, because from the word go, they managed to get the best people. And because of this, the hospital has been maintaining a level of service and standard which is unequaled in this part of the world. And I think I really mean it. So, when late Chief Minister, when Kalaignar was indisposed, and as somebody who was very close to him, the question of where to take him, and I said without doubt, I said Kauvery. And they were all, there were quite a few people who were surprised. But I said, I'm going to Kauvery because of the professionals there. I would recommend, because they are the best. And end of the day, that's what matters. Not how many rooms there are, or what kind of, dining facility they have. So that's the decision that, immediately Kalaignar also accepted. He said yes. So, this is the speciality of Kauvery. And today is another proof of that. I don't think there's any corporate hospital in Chennai, or any comparable hospital in Chennai, with this kind of infrastructure for ENT, facilities for ENT. And with Sridhar here as a neurosurgeon, and Anand, I can already see a beautiful partnership evolving, like skull base, for example. So this is going to be, an institution, a department, which is going to be breaking new ground. So I'm very, very sure about it. And that's something that you can call it a prediction, but it's a very calculated prediction. It's going to definitely happen. So this institution here will be one of the important landmarks in the field of ENT in this country, I'm very sure, and even internationally. Knowing Anand, it will be an internationally renowned department. I had a request to Anand, and which is in the morning, which he graciously accepted, and also Arvindan was there, Chandrakumar was there, that they should start training fellows and make it into a teaching department very soon, because that's very important, that we share our knowledge to the next generation and pass it on. Now about Anand came to me